So Thor Ragnarok is the 17th movie in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. 17 movies going strong. Stars Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Tom Hiddleston. It's a lot of people in this movie, and is this movie good? I want to say the movie is a fun, dumb, harmless space sci-fi movie. It's what it is. Superhero movie, it's a space movie, it's a space comedy movie, it's a buddy movie, there's a lot of things going on in this movie. It's a little bit of everything for everybody. I feel like at this point, I really truly feel like you're either with the MCU at this point, or you're just not. You're just like, okay, I'm just done. Okay, Marvel movies pretty much are going to follow a certain formula and certain trend that all of the movies have been following since 2008. If you're not on board with it by now, you're just never gonna get on board. This movie's not gonna win you over. It is the best of the Thor movies. You know, Thor Dark World was kind of just like, that just happened because we need to have an Infinity Stone now for Infinity War. Our first Thor movie happened because we needed to have Thor so we can have the Avengers, so we can be in that. Thor Ragnarok, I definitely felt like, yeah, this is a pretty good Thor movie, you know? It's not, maybe not the best MCU movie, but definitely entertaining in space comedy movie for sure. With that being said, look at the pros and cons. I believe that Thor Ragnarok's in theaters right now. I know you're gonna go see it if you know, like this shit, but if you haven't seen it yet, hear what you know about it. For about that, I think the movie, I'm going to say that Chris Hemsworth, our mighty Thor, he's still good in his role. He's still the mighty god of thunder, or Lord of Thunder is referred to in this movie. But he's still throwing the hammer down, he's still good, and when he's not losing the hammer, he's still good. Yeah, Mark Ruffalo, Tom Hiddleston, they're all our favorite MCU cast is back as the Hulk and Loki and everything. Everyone's back as fun, good shit, you know. So shenanigans, space shenanigans, all good. But the direction they went with the Hulk in this movie is pretty much like you could take it or leave it, because it's like, I know some people are definitely like, the Hulk, I like where they're going with this, could be interesting. Other people are just like, I know the Hulk, why are they doing him like this? It's stupid, dumb. Now, so anyway, pick your points, just know that when you see the Incredible Hulk in this movie, just know that he's not the Hulk from the other couple of movies. So just, you know about that. Now, our main villain this time around is Helena, and oh my gosh, she is sexy as fuck. Yeah, okay, she can roll whatever universe I'm in. Yeah. She was a good villain too. She pretty much had an idea what she wanted to do. She pretty much executed it. And the actions she had in the movie were pretty badass. She can throw down. Jeff Goldblum in the movie, he's kind of the mixed bag, because Jeff Goldblum is a national treasure. Jeff Goldblum is good at being Jeff Goldblum. However, him as the Grandmaster, that is also a mixed bag. Alan, I liked him as being Jeff Goldblum when he's doing the Jeff Goldblum thing, but him as the Grandmaster, I'm kind of just like, I know some comic book fans that were in the theater with me that was like, that's not the Grandmaster. Well, again, one of those things, it's like, well, take it or leave it. So, plot in the movie, more or less, without spoiling it, it is pretty much Thor trying to prevent Ragnarok. You know, Thor's pretty much on his quest after the events of Age of Ultron, be like, yeah, I'm trying to find out who's manipulating the Infinity Stones and shit like that. Yeah, we're all on the way returning to Asgard to pretty much stop Ragnarok, which is pretty much apocalypse on Asgard. So he's trying to do that. He ends up getting captured. Then he ends up teaming up with the Hulk. So now pretty much him and Hulk, along with some other characters and Loki, got to get back to Asgard to, you know, stop Helena from causing Ragnarok and just fucking shit up. That's the simple version of the plot. What you need to know. For the movie, like I said, the action is pretty amazing. I like the action, you know, it's pretty much on par with what we see in the other Thor movies, other MCU movies. Not knocking my socks off. Still, you know, fun, entertaining shit. And Thor's bang, I'm throwing that hammer and shit. I'm like, cool. Love when you throw that hammer. The Hulk Thor fight, that was also pretty good too. The trailers didn't spoil that. That is also amazing to see when it's going down and shit, so that's also entertaining as hell. Oh, and the set pieces in the movie too are great. The set pieces and the visuals in the movie were also really amazing. We're on these different planets, shit like that, you know. It's like, wow, this is cool shit, sci-fi shit. And now some cons in the movie. I will say that, like I said, the humor, it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. Never go into that Guardians of the Galaxy territory where it's like you're acting like Drax. Thor, pretty much, I felt like he grew as a character that he needed to grow to at this point, you know, after all the shit he's been through and everything. I like that. It made him more, you know, relatable, because like he can't be serious all the time. And some of the choices they choose to make with the character situations in the movie, like I said, kind of deviate from the comic book. So if one of those comic book peers is like, it's gotta line up perfectly with the comics, you might be disappointed with that too. But at the end of the day, like I said, I had a good time with Thor Ragnarok. I pretty much knew what I was getting myself into. I just wanted a good Thor movie, and I pretty much got a good Thor movie. So long going to the movie just hoping to get a good Thor movie, I think you'll walk out of there pretty satisfied. Chris Hemsworth did a good job as Thor, like he always does. Everybody else in the movie, they were pretty good in the movie. Visuals were great, you know, the story was pretty easy to follow and everything. It is, you know, another good entry in MCU. We're not going backward. That's always a good thing. I will say that Thor Ragnarok for me is indeed an 8 out of 10, which is worth seeing at full admission. And as always, guys, subscribe. Until next time.
Here they come.